Ange was very kind enough to drop me off.
I don't want to be filmed.
It was nice to say goodbye outside the airport with Sonny because he wasn't very well, so he took the day off from school. January 17th, 2018, and I'm flying up to New York City to meet Kelsey, and we're going to make some progress with Faith American Ale.
Welcome on board flight BS001 to Newark, New Jersey. Hope you have a great flight.
The aisles and exits need to be kept clear. Your seatbelt is securely fastened. Put the mask over your mouth and nose with the rubber.
Hi mate, how are you?
There's a gynecologist who moves to the town.
There's Mike. Mike's the actor.
Well, oh, we on? To be or not to be?
There he is!
Hey, buddy. Come on in.
Oh, this is great.
Well, let's go see what the world is going to tell us to do today.
Complimentary Lagunitas IPA from reception at the very luxurious Mandarin Oriental on Columbus Circle. Kelsey kindly put me up here for the night. It's a beautiful place, but as a beer salesman, I can't really get used to such lavishness, you know. So tomorrow night I'm checking into an Airbnb down in Chelsea. I'm here to do some work. We've got to start Faith American quite small. Apparently we've made a deal with Manhattan distributors, but we've got to do the work getting the demand. It's got some very unique selling points, the main one being Kelsey. We're going to start in Midtown Manhattan, get a few accounts here, and then launch it.
All right. Isn't that lovely? How about that? Very cool. Faith American Ale.
When you're in Newport.
Talk about a change in standard. Last night, beautiful Mandarin Oriental, and now I've come down to the Airbnb. And it doesn't look anything like the picture where they said they'd leave the key. West 16th Street, not 15th Street. But on the Airbnb it actually said West 15th Street, 346. But in actual fact, it's 347 West 16th Street. And I can see why, because if you went on Google Maps, on 15th Street, it looks all, you know, very nice, beautiful front door. And here is a grotty looking place right behind the Psychics. And they've got building work going on as well. The expenses should be reasonable. Hence, that's why I suggested just a cheap and cheerful place, but this is kind of cheap and not very cheerful. The shower's crap, the bed seems very comfortable. Nice chair, Internet's quick. Lots of maintenance noise going outside. Psychic just down the hallway. So I'll go and ask the psychic if there's anything a little bit more cheerful in the near future. Well, because of the initial ruse, and I do think it's a ruse, that they say on Airbnb that it's 15th Street, 346, and it is probably the best front door on the whole block. When in actual fact, it's this grotty place with a psychic out front. You know, you've got to ask if the profile picture of Elle on Airbnb, profile picture, very pretty girl, is actually probably just a short, squat, fat, vest-wearing, overweight Russian with a hairy back. Either sex. I've had 2 electric shocks since I've been here, one in the bathroom, one here. This chair's very nice. I've only been here about half an hour and that's 3 electric shocks I've had already. Frightened to touch anything. We'll see what happens. What's that noise now? Stone's Ripper, Pale Ale. Let's try it. I haven't had a beer in a couple of days. So this will go down just nice. Oh yeah. What's that fucking noise? What's that noise about now? It's non-stop. I wasn't happy with the place I first went to, with the psychic, just down the hall. Didn't mind the psychic, it was just, it was a lot of maintenance work going on inside the building. It was pokey. It just wasn't for me, so they upgraded to this place. This place was worth like twice as much and they just said move here for nothing. To be honest, I wouldn't have paid a penny more for it. I know a few are like that. I've been coming to New York for the last 17 years off and on, and I've walked past hundreds of thousands of people on the street, and today someone started on me. Like, I hadn't done anything to the guy. He's just some nutter. So I was on the phone to Tommy as this guy followed me out, and I give him a look on the way past, and it set him off again, and he put his bag down, and I thought, I'm not having this. I thought, am I going to get into a punch up on 6th Avenue with all these people watching over nothing, I thought, what are the implications for that? And so I just give him one of my, really mean looks. And I could see he was all front and no bollocks because he just stood there and he didn't do anything. And then he gave me a mean look and he just started bellowing, and Tommy's on the phone. He's like, Stuart, just get out of there. There's too many crazy people in New York City. I'm like, all right, probably the best advice. And I did. Cowardly as it was, I turned my back on the nutter. But the thing is, I fought nutters before, and they don't know when to stop. There's no logic to them, and there's no reason for it. So that was a funny experience on the streets of New York today. Hopefully, it doesn't happen again. On the brighter side, got the phone, got the number, can go on the business card. Oh, crazy people in New York City. A couple of types of people in New York. The ones that talk to themselves. Now, some of the professionals, are speaking in a conversation on their phone, so it looks like they're talking to themselves, with the little microphone. And you've got the ones that actually talk to themselves, like having conversations with themselves, like the guy in Dunkin' Donuts this morning. He was actually having a discussion with somebody that wasn't there. Now this is where I would cut away and show you some footage of that, but I've done a risk assessment and I'm not going to film anyone crazy. The coffee's good though. And the donut. I wonder if some of the women pretend to talk on their phones, just to keep the crazy guys away.
because if they were accosted, they could just, you know, scream for help down the phone. But the crazy guys would be like, no, leave her alone. She's one of us. She's a crazy. She's a New York crazy. I'm talking to a camera. Give it another couple of days and I'll be one of those. How long would it take for you to become a crazy guy who talks to themselves in New York? I'll give it a week. See where we are then.